And as we go rolling with the crazy cars, news has just been handed to us that Kev Smith will be taking part in the Indoor World Stock Car Championship in Paris. An offer has been extended. Kev has accepted and he will be competing as one of the UK drivers. If you fancy that trip to Paris, there are details in the programme tonight, where you can make a booking round at the Brisker office, Seek in Melk, if you fancy taking that trip to Paris in mid-February.
I might take the wife, but no for husbands.
That might not go down too well though, because she was planning on going in December. So she's got all the tables and some go on there. One of these weekend shopping trips.
So we're under starters orders for the L'Arc de Triomphe, the Crazy Car Demolition Derby, to round off the season here at Station Road. 10-lap dash and Demolition Derby to follow.
Well, somebody tried that at Buxton last Sunday and nobody told this person that they'd actually put an inner fence.
That's the green. We go racing with the Crazy Cars. And it's Clive Hardy in 34 who leads them off towards the ramp first time from 67 Paul Cavers and 21 Gaz Allsop. One in the fence straight away is Dave Leyland, 334. One on the infield, number 61, and the tranny van from the Wheelbase Motor Project in Nottingham almost over at the ramp in 93. Leaders heading through from turn 4, and it's 34 Clive Hardy being pursued by 67 Paul Cavers and 21 Gaz Allsop. SCM Video Team 42 going through there is Rob Barber. 953 Kev Dack over the ramp. Lee Pearce in trouble off turn 4 in car number 60, out wide in the sticky stuff. Former Crazy Car champion Roy Priest trying to turn that leap. Nearly did so as they took the ramp. The leaders are through again. It's 34, 67 and 21. And a bit of a shunt down there on the landing side of the ramp. So the lead car's being sorted out. And we go yellow, we go caution. .34 Clive Hardy is the leader, and we go caution. Driver requiring attention. Looks as though it's Lee Pearce, number 60, who's requiring attention. The car's being brought to a standstill on the home straight.
He's out. He's out.
And the driver's out of his car. He's okay. Perhaps a little bit winded, but the driver safely out of his car and on the infield. And that's it. We can send them rolling.
Clive still leading? Yeah, 34. Tell me your starter to give a flag to 34.
The race leader is number 34, Clive Hardy, who's in the middle of the bunch just heading into the pit turn. That's where we need the green flag to go for. And that's it, we go green. We're back into the dash part of the Crazy Car Demolition Derby. 34, Clive Hardy, the leader, goes to the ramp. And it's a big lead that Clive Hardy's got, looking back for second place. And the 34 car goes to the ramp in the lead. It will be halfway next time. And it's 953 Kev Dack in second place. 471 Paul Arnold is third. Paul Cavers looks to have parked up and is coming out. The 67 car parked up by the fence, and out comes Paul. 34 from 953 and 471. They're the only ones left on the same lap. Paul Arnold in 471 in third place, gets helped over the ramp by the race leader. 42 moving around with the bonnet up is the Rob Barber SCM video car. It's 3 laps to run next time round. Clive Hardy, 34, the leader, a long way clear of 953 Kev Dack. So Clive Hardy goes through in 34. Gaz Alsop helped over the ramp in 21 by Kev Dack.
Well, just...
Well, it's not for points on this one, is it?
Yeah, for the trophies. End of season trophy.
So we're waiting for Clive Hardy to come round again. He's clear. He just had a spun of bother on the back straight, but got away with it. And barring the major shunt, Clive Hardy's on his way to winning the 10-lap dash. He's going on to his last lap. Transit van helping him over the ramp there, and Clive very nearly caught the fence. But he's on his last. And he's down around the pit gate turn. £100 to win the 10-lap dash. The Transit van in trouble from the Wheelbase Motor Project. So there's the checkered, and Clive Hardy wins that. We now go Demolition. So into the Demolition we go, and on the home straight, the 471 car is Paul Arnold from Ilkeston. Just turned around into that parked car, gets the back door opened. In shunting him out, Clive Hardy missed the ramp, and Clive has turned around on the infield to come back for another crack. Wheelbase Project Transit van still going. Car number 21, Gaz Alsop, and 953, Kev Dack. 48, Tony Beard. 61, Dave Ross. And clubbers the 48 Tony Beard car, which had pulled up just at the landing side of the ramp. One steaming away nicely midway down the back straight. Now we have about 8 cars left running. Clive Hardy catches a fence post there as he ploughs into Kev Dack. Clive Hardy gets a head-on shunt from Rick Bagshaw, 52. Action now down around the pit gate area. 34 Clive Hardy and 52 Rick Bagshaw. Putting on a nice little ballet down on the home straight in the sticky stuff. Dave Ross joins in 61, and there's Gaz Allsop in 21. Almost had a head-on down by the pit gates with, I think that was Tony Beard in 48 trying to demolish the transit van. Paul Arnold takes the ramp. And they can switch direction, they can go any way around, so the signal given to the drivers that they can now move in the other direction. And if they enter the home straight in the opposite direction, then they can avoid the ramp, of course, coming from the other way. Shunt on the far side has stopped Dave Ross, 61. Can't see the other one involved at the moment. And still Rick Bagshaw, 52, and Clive Hardy, 34, having a set two. Tony Beard taking it onto himself to try and get rid of the transit van. Tony Beard in 48, the current crazy car champion at Long Eaton, and the Wheelbase Project transit van. And here comes Clive Hardy again. Thought he was getting into the back of the transit van for a moment. They've thinned out on the far side. I think Dave Ross is still mobile in 61. And Rick Bagshaw in 52. And that was a big head-on. We got a fire in the Rick Bagshaw car. Rick will come out of that car pretty quickly. So Rick does indeed get out of that car pretty quickly. The extinguisher doing its job. Clive Hardy's car still going. And here on the home straight is Dave Ross in 61. '93 Wheelbase transit van. Clive Hardy still mobile on the far side in 34, but only just. And Tony Beard moving around the Nottingham Road bend in 48. We're down to 4 or 5. We wait to see whether Clive Hardy is going to keep going. He'll be counted out very soon if he doesn't. And the transit van, I don't know whether he's trying to park up on the middle, but Tony Beard in 48 just not leaving that transit van alone. Dave Ross in 61, over the ramp once again with the battle wagon, or what's left of it. And 34, Clive Hardy has been timed out. He's stationary too long on the back straights. The transit van is now stationary. We wait to see whether there's any further movement from that. And it looks as though we're down to 2. And the tranny van is timed now. We're down to 2. It's 61, Dave Ross, and the current crazy car champion, 48, Tony Beard, who've come down to battle it out for £200 and the chance to represent the UK in Paris. So 61, Dave Ross goes to the ramp. Tony Beard trying to build up steam in the 48 car. Chases Dave Ross around the pit turn, but has he got the power to catch him? Well, we're looking for one of them to do something, perhaps go in the other direction. Tony Beard decides to come across the infield. And he hasn't got there quick enough. He certainly doesn't have much power. Dave Ross doing his best to keep out of trouble. Well, track staff, if we can turn one of them round at least. Hopefully we won't turn both of them round, because that really won't solve the problem. Dave Ross on the infield. Tony Beard now follows in there, but it's rather wet and sticky out there. I don't think they'll get enough traction for a decent hit. So Tony Beard doing his best to put the bumper in on Dave Ross. So it's still Tony Beard in the green car, 48, chasing Dave Ross in the estate car, the 61. Well, both drivers are trying to protect the front ends of the car, but in doing so they're avoiding contact. There's an infield tyre bouncing about over there. I don't know whether it actually went under the 61 car then. But they are together down on the pit turn. And we're going to put the clock on them and give them 2 minutes. They're going to get 2 minutes to find a result. They've come together now down on the Nottingham Road bends. Well, they're both flexing their muscles. We wait to see whether either of them have got any power left to do anything about it. There's just 1 minute remaining for either one to finish the other one off. Just 1 minute remaining. And it looks as though we've lost Dave Ross. We've got a winner. The Crazy Car champion of 1994 wins the Big Bad and Ugly, the L'Arc de Triomphe. And Tony Beard goes to Paris to represent the UK along with Kev Smith. What a partnership that will be in Paris in February. So that's it. The L'Arc de Triomphe brings the 1994 racing season at Station Road to a close.